Hello everyone, this is Alejandra and I am doing another quick and easy card featuring the Mix and Magic suite, which I'm really liking it more and more. Let me just show you real quick. So this is the stamp set that comes in this suite and it's called Magical Day. It also have some framelits that coordinate really well with it, and these ones are called Magical Maids. And as usual, this comes in a bundle, so you save 10%. But more important, what I want to let you know is that these are going to be retiring by the end of May. And so if you have kids, if you have, if you want to be making a lot of cards for little ones, I think this one is perfect. And like I said, this is going to go away by the end of May. So if you like it, don't let it go. Especially because it's a bundle and you get it for a 10% discount if you get it together. Now, the card is following a little bit what I showed in one of my Facebook lives, and I'll show you in a second. But I wanted to do this time the heart, and so I'll show you the card in a second, the one that I did on the Facebook live. But this one is a piece from the Sweet and Sassy framelits. And this is the one that has all of the different sizes on hearts, and it is retiring as well at the end of May. So, don't let it go. The Design Series paper that coordinates really well with this suite is this one. And so, although we're not going to be using this paper, I just want to let you know that this paper is super cute and definitely another one of those must-haves. Let me just show you one card that I did featuring that paper. And if you're seeing that glimmer paper, it's because this is also part of the suite. And so you can see that I've been using a lot of it. So this is the Design Series paper, and it comes in 3 colors, which is something that looks like the Bermuda Bay, Lemon Lime Twist, and then this white, which has a lot of sparkle in it. So let's just go for it. And so I also use the Up and Away framelits to get the little clouds. You can see them all here. And all 4 of these came from that set. And I'm using the Celebrate You thin list, the ones that we got during Celebration. I'm using the word Celebrate. Now, this you might have already gotten it for free during Celebration, but let me tell you, this is going to be available beginning June. So if you didn't get it, you can purchase it starting June. So that's the reason why I'm using that one. Then I have a piece of Pool Party, and this one is 4 by 5 1/4. And then of course my garbage, which is 5.5 by 8.5, which we're going to be folding in half. So let's just do that right away. And let me just put everything else here. And so 2 things that we need to be doing. I'm going to be using the unicorn out of that stamp set, and I'm going to be coloring the hair with multiple, what is this, blends. So I'm using the Memento ink because obviously I don't want the black to kind of run into when I'm coloring. So when you're doing the blends, make sure you use the Memento ink. Alright, so there we go. Let me close this one. And I'm going to bring the Big Shot, because for this section, we definitely need to have, I'm going to use this one. And so let me just put this one here. And I'm using the magnetic platform. And as I said before, I really don't change my acrylics until it's absolutely needed. Although I have my replacement, the replacements, I don't really use them until I can run it anymore, you know? So it's about to break, but it's still doable. So I just have the other ones on stock just so that when it happens, I'm ready. But I don't know what it is in me that I don't really like changing it until it's time to change it. Are you that way? I almost always that way with the big shit. So just put it out of the way. So for this section, I'm gonna use this scrap paper here. I'm gonna be coloring real quick the hair, so let's just go real quick with the blends. And okay, so I'm gonna be using the brush tip, and I'm gonna be doing both right there, and then we're gonna be doing this section. You have to be, I've been hearing people saying that the brush tip doesn't last too much. Honestly, I've not seen that happening to me, but I know that I do use a soft touch. So I don't know what to say, you know? I think that you just have to be gentle when you're using them. But I haven't really noticed that they're not, you know, that the brush tip is splitting or something. And I'm using them almost every day. So I guess I have a soft touch with them. So just make sure you do the same so that you don't encounter any of those issues. And I'm going to go back with this one. And by the way, with the new catalog, the one that is coming up now in June, there's going to be more colors on the blends available. I'm so excited with that. I mean, I really feel like I love using them so much, so I'm ready to have a lot more options, you know. I'm gonna go back with this and do this section, and then I have here, let me just look for the Smoky Slate and the Pink Pirouette. By the way, the Pink Pirouette is retiring as well. And I don't know, honestly, because I know right now we cannot order them. The Stampin' Up! Said that sometime in May we were gonna be able to order them again. So, like, May or maybe even June, depending on their stock supply. Because they were so popular that that's really what happened. That the producer couldn't keep up with the demand, and so Stampin' Up! Decided to right now mark them like you cannot order them for the time being, just so that the producer can keep up with the demand. But I don't know if by the time they let us order them again, if that Pink Pirouette is gonna be back, you know, just because I know that that color is retiring. So I don't know if they're gonna be offering that color once you can reorder. So maybe we might have to use one of the new colors once they are available, but I guess maybe we don't have that color anymore. And I was just thinking about it because I thought, well, I love using it for the cheeks, so I might as well buy another one since it is retiring. But I don't know that it's possible anymore. So here's how it looks, and you can see the shimmery section. Then for the heart, what I'm going to be doing is doing the background, and so I'm going to start with the same colors. And so I'm just going to do like so. And again, I'm using softly the edge, the brush tip. And you can see me here. And now you can see a lot of that edge, so I'm just gonna go back and kind of use again the pull part to kind of fade it a little bit. It doesn't fade completely, and I tried to use the lighter color to fade. So now that I'm doing the yellow, and I'm using, by the way, all the light shades on all the colors. Okay? Now I feel like I'm losing a little bit of that green, so I'm gonna go back, okay, with that one. Then I'm gonna have the orange. Oh. And I'm doing the same. And I will go back with the yellow. Especially just blend or try to soft that edge so you don't see it so pronounced. Then I'm gonna go back with I'm gonna go with the Calypso, which is slightly darker than the pumpkin pie. And this doesn't seem to be really bad at all. Although I'm gonna go a little bit with that one. Okay. Then I'm gonna go with the what is this color? Sherry Cobbler. Then I'm gonna go back with the Calypso. Trying to fade a little bit here so the line doesn't see so and again try to have a soft hand. And then let's do rich raspberry. And the same here. And I'm going to do the same here. Seems like rich raspberry is a little bit slightly lighter than the Sherry Cobbler. So I'm just going to go and do some circles here. Just to fade a little bit more. Or I should say a little bit better. The edge with the Sherry Cobbler. So here's how it looks. And you can see how it looks from both ways. And so now let's put our card together. I think I had, it was 4 clouds and now, oh here it is. I'm like, I had 4 before, so I don't know what happened. So let's just go this way. So I want to put this and this one is gonna go, oh, you can see here, you kind of see that this section is not yet really colored, so I'm just gonna go and color that section because I just realized you can see some of that, so I'm just gonna put it like so. Okay. Then what I'm gonna put is here because I want to put something to celebrate today, and I'm using the tabs for everything just for that work. I've noticed that we have, where is sorry, the due today, so I just want to have that today, and I'm gonna use one of my markers, you know. So I use Bermuda Bay. So that I have exactly the color that I want. And that way I could just have the word today. And I'm going to be putting it here. Perfect. Celebrate today. So that just looks awesome. The next thing I'm going to do is using the fine tip glue pen. I'm going to go ahead and glue the word celebrate. And so you've seen me in the past. I usually put it everywhere. I know some people like to put dots. I feel like I I need to put everywhere. So it takes a little bit more of time, but so far it has worked really well for me. So I'm used to doing the whole word. And I just do a soft touch, because I also don't want a lot of liquid adhesive, you know, showing. So there we go. Once I have it where I want it, I'm just going to put my hand so that it kind of dries. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and start closing my glue. Oh. Okay, let me just go ahead and do this. There we go. It's important that you always close it right away so that you don't have any issues down the road. Okay, now once I have the whole thing, then I'm gonna go ahead and glue my car. There we go. And then I'm going to be using dimensionals. And so I'm going to put one here and one there. I'm going to put one right there. And I'm going to put the little ones here. Okay. Same thing with the unicorn. I'm going to put and I'm going to put one of the little ones on its tail. And so let's just go from there. I feel like you need to lay out your clouds, so just so that you can kind of see where you want everything to go. But I feel like so. Perfect. I think this is how I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off all the dimensionals. I'm gonna put it like so. Let's just do this one here. This one right there. You know what? Maybe I liked it better like this. And this one will go like so. And voila. Don't you like it? I feel like this one looks really gorgeous. Now, the card that I made at the Facebook Live is this one. So you can see they look very similar. On this one, I color the background of this. So this is where the heart came from. And on this one, I'm coloring the heart. So very similar. And I think they both look really great. Like I said, this is a great set to have. If you have little ones, you definitely want to have this one in stock. So anyway, if you like my video, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I do have an online ordering incentive where anyone placing an order with me using the monthly hostess of the month will get the card kit to make 4 cards. Everything is sent, cut out, everything that we need, colors, color cardstock, the paper, everything. The only thing that is not there is the stamping. I cannot send stamped images, but you can use whatever you have at hand so that you can recreate the cards. Now, and I'll send instructions as well with your packet. If your order is $50 or more, then not only do you get the card kit, you also get the accessory of the month. So anyway, everything will ship the following month after placing the order. I don't have the hostess code here because I don't know which month you are watching this video. But you can always go to creatingwithali.com where you can get the most recent hostess code to use. It's right there on my blog, and in every single post you'll see it as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.